So John, you've been with us for 4 weeks now.
Correct.
What do you think of your stay?
Well, I enjoyed my stay. It was difficult, um, but then I knew it was difficult coming into it.
Yeah.
I made the decision at the very beginning when I first signed up with you guys that I was going to come and do the program. So I didn't do any cheating as far as my bad food or liquor or desserts. I made the decision to do the program and to do it in its entirety. I made every session that they had, every discussion they had, every workout session. And I think that's important. And as my results show, it's important that if you're gonna spend the amount of money that it costs to do this program, that you do it to the best of your ability. And I think I did that.
Very good. So you did a 4 week stay. How'd you feel about the duration of your stay?
Well, 4 weeks is a long time to be working at this program solidly for 5.5 days out of 7, and 4 weeks of that. Frankly, I'm ready to go home, and I did survive the 4 weeks. I'm glad I did that. I think it's important because I needed to go through a lifestyle change, and I was aware of the fact that you couldn't just come here for a week or 10 days and hope to affect a long-lasting lifestyle change and change in behavior and change in habits. So I chose 4 weeks. I could easily go home for a week and take a break, and I could come back. But hopefully when I get home, I'm going to continue what I've been taught here, and I won't need to come back.
Would you, as far as for family and friends, would you make a reference to them, or how strongly do you feel about the program?
Well, I was quite surprised. You guys taught me a lot of information about nutrition. You taught me a lot of things new that I didn't know before. You taught me you broke a lot of fallacies that were out there as far as nutrition is concerned. And you also taught me that you don't need to starve yourself to lose weight, that it's more about the quality of the food you're eating than it is about calories and things like that. In fact, you've a number of times said, don't even pay attention to the calories, pay attention to the ingredients, and to eat high quality food and not just junk.
Right. So how'd the program work out for you then? I mean, you've been here for 4 weeks. What's the result?
Well, the result is I was tested as you test people the first couple days I got here. I was tested 25 days ago with blood tests, and I had the marker for diabetes. I was borderline.
Your blood sugar?
My blood sugar. I was pre-diabetic. My blood pressure was 135/90. Most of the other blood markers were good, cholesterol and all of that stuff. But then I was tested again today after 25 days. I'd lost 16 pounds. I'm no longer pre-diabetic, that my blood sugar is significantly lower. My blood pressure was 115/72. The only bad thing was I guess it's the high density cholesterol number was extremely low.
Okay.
So they told me I needed to eat more fat, more good fat,
All right.
of the proper fat. But the cholesterol numbers were extremely good.
Okay. Excellent. What about as far as your body comp? You had a change of.
It was almost 7% in BMI index reduction in 25 days. So it's good. It's not good enough. I think I was told I need to be at 25, and I'm at 34 right now. So it's a pretty good change.
Yeah.
6.6 percentage points or whatever that number is. That's 20%.
Yeah.
Reduction in body mass index, which is the other thing they told me, by the way, I forgot about, was that my weight loss, I'd lost 20 pounds of fat.
Wow.
in 25 days, and that I had only lost like 1 pound of muscle. So I'm losing the fat and not the muscle, which is, she was quite surprised when she saw that. She says, I don't normally see that, but you lost 20 pounds of fat and only 1 pound of muscle, which was, I think, what surprised the nurse the most.
Wow. Well, that's all that hard work, right?
Well, 20 pounds of fat is a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know where it went or where it came from, because I still, I still have a ways to go. But that's significant.
Yeah.
To me.
That's good. What would you say in closing? What would you say to, if this was yourself, watching one of these testimonial videos? What would you want to hear, from that person giving the testimony?
Well, I'd want to hear that it worked, and I'd want to hear that you weren't fed a bunch of garbage, and it's not a big pressured sales pitch. That from what I can see after 4 weeks of this program, the program that you're selling makes more sense, because it's easier to eat healthy foods rather than starve yourself. And I've been here 4 weeks. I don't think I was hungry a day that I was here. I never, like I said, I never cheated on anything outside of what you guys fed me. And I was not hungry, which really surprised me. But the food here is absolutely spectacular. And the people at Ruth's Chris do a hell of a job in creating healthy meals.
Very cool. Well, thanks for your time, John.
Well, you're welcome, Eric, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the fall.
All righty.